Today's lesson is called Plus Talk, Showing Appreciation. Hello everyone, my name is Jeff.
I'm Roger. Today we're talking about different ways that you can express appreciation or show appreciation to express your thanks to someone in various occasions. Today we're going to talk about expressing appreciation to a friend and to a coworker.
Showing appreciation to friends and coworkers. Interesting. What a coincidence, by the way, because Roger, you're my friend and also my coworker, and I do want to show to you my undying appreciation for you. I do recognize the things that you do. I think that you're one of the best English teachers in the business, so you know what? I want to buy you a big fancy steak dinner. How about that for showing you some appreciation? I'm just hoping you're not a vegetarian anymore.
Well, yeah, I used to be, but I'm not quite sure if I'm ready to eat steak. But I do appreciate the gesture, and likewise to a friend and to a colleague or coworker, I would like to show appreciation myself. But I don't think I need to treat you to dinner. I'll just pay your bus fare next time you come into work.
Oh, how generous. I was going to give you a big fancy steak dinner, and you're going to pay for my bus fare. Now, that doesn't really add up to me, but still, I appreciate you showing me some appreciation. I think that's great. Thanks a lot there, pal. Anyways, folks, all jokes aside, it's time for us to get started on today's lesson. Today, yes, we'll be talking about how to show others appreciation. When we come back, we'll be showing appreciation to a friend. So don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
Showing appreciation.
1. To a friend. Tiffany shows up at Roy's apartment to surprise him with some pizza.
Tiffany, what a surprise!
I knew you'd be home watching the basketball game, so I decided to drop by for a moment.
What's the occasion? I know you're not a basketball fan, so you're definitely not here to watch.
Actually, I can't stay. I just wanted to give you this to thank you for helping me move last week. Tiffany hands Roy a box of pizza.
Pizza from my favorite place? This will be the perfect snack while I'm watching the game. Thanks, Tiffany. And of course, you're more than welcome for the help.
大家好，第一部分我们看到片语 drop by 表示顺道拜访。例如 Kelly dropped by the store to buy a few things. Kelly 顺道去那间店里买了一些东西。或是 Would you like to drop by this afternoon? 你今天下午想要顺道过来吗？另外补充一个同义片语 stop by 表示顺道拜访，短暂停留。举例来说 I stopped by my friend's house after school to deliver the cookies that I'd bake for her. 放学后我顺道去朋友家去送我为她烤的饼干。再来我们看到副词 definitely 指肯定的，当然。例如 Don't worry, I will definitely be on time. 别担心，我肯定会准时抵达。或是Patrick will definitely be coming to the party tomorrow night because it's being held to celebrate his retirement. Patrick 当然会出席明晚的派对，因为这场派对是为了庆祝他退休。另外这个字去掉字尾 ly 就成了形容词 definite 指清楚显著的明确的，像是 The doctor said that Harry shows definite improvements in his health. 医生说 Harry 的健康显示出显著的改善。或是I don't have any definite travel plans yet. 我还没有任何明确的旅行计划。
Okay, it's our Plus Talk unit today, and we're showing appreciation, expressing thanks, expressing gratitude. So in the first part of our lesson, we are showing appreciation to a friend. The friends are Tiffany and Roy. So here Tiffany shows up at Roy's apartment to surprise him with some pizza. So she shows up there. She arrives at his apartment. If somebody shows up, that just means they kind of appear, and maybe you were not really expecting them.
There you go. So she kind of surprises him there. She just shows up at Roy's apartment. And yeah, she's got pizza. How about that? Roy kicks off this portion of our lesson by saying, Tiffany, what a surprise. And Tiffany says, I knew you'd be home watching the basketball game, so I decided to drop by for a moment. Yes, here Tiffany's being quite thoughtful. She's thinking, hey, I know he's going to be watching this basketball game, so he'll probably want some pizza as well. Yes, basketball plus pizza. Well, that's a great combination there. I love watching basketball on the TV while also eating a nice hot pizza pie. Anyways, here Tiffany decided to drop by for a moment. If you drop by, okay, if you drop by someone's home, let's say, that means you stop there for a brief period of time. For instance, you could say, drop by my place after school. I've got a new game that I think you'll like.
Yep, drop by anytime, and sometimes we use the preposition in, drop by. They mean basically the same thing. So here is what Roy says. What's the occasion? Now, an occasion is something that happens. It could be something that you want to celebrate, like the occasion of Christmas or Chinese New Year or something like that. But basically, Roy means, what's the reason? Why are you stopping by? What's the occasion? What do I owe the pleasure for?
What's going on here? Yeah, you're not here to watch the game, so what's the occasion? You're definitely not here to watch the game. And here we do have the adverb definitely to talk about, okay? When you use this word definitely, you're usually totally sure about something. For instance, you could say, hey, you're throwing a party next week? That sounds awesome. I'll definitely be there. I wouldn't miss that for the world.
Well, I could ask my friend John, hey, John, you're a New York Yankees fan, right? And he says, yes, definitely, absolutely, 100%. I'm a Yankees fan. And Tiffany says, well, actually, I can't stay. Okay, I'm coming over for a specific reason, but I'm only going to be here for a short amount of time. I can't stay for long. I just wanted to give you this to thank you for helping me move last week. So that's her way of showing appreciation. She's going to give him a pizza to thank him for helping her move. I guess she moved the previous week.
And this is a very thoughtful gesture. Again, sometimes just saying thank you isn't enough. Sometimes you also have to complement that thank you with a thank you gesture, like bringing someone a nice pizza while they're watching basketball. How about that? Anyways, next, Tiffany hands Roy a box of pizza. Yeah, here's your pizza. I hope you enjoy it. And Roy says, pizza from my favorite place? Oh my goodness. Yes, when Tiffany handed Roy the box, I guess he saw some writing on the box there, and he realizes that not only has Tiffany brought him a pizza, but a pizza from his favorite place, his favorite pizzeria.
Yep, there are numerous pizza restaurants probably in the city. Paul Revere's Pizza, Round Table Pizza, Pagliai's Pizza. They are all famous pizza restaurants. And this particular pizza came from his favorite restaurant, his favorite place. This will be the perfect snack while I'm watching the game. And as Jeff said earlier, yes, if you're watching a sports game on TV, especially basketball, pizza hits the spot. Pizza is just what the doctor ordered. It goes so well with the basketball game, just like popcorn goes so well with a movie.
Popcorn plus movies. Great combination. Basketball plus pizza. Another great combo or a great combination. Yes, I love watching college basketball with a nice pepperoni pizza right next to me there. I like to chow down while watching basketball. Anyways, Roy says, thanks, Tiffany. Thank you for the gesture. And of course, you're more than welcome for the help. So there you go. Tiffany has showed appreciation, and Roy has reciprocated by being a nice guy. He says thank you, and he realizes that Tiffany is a thoughtful person. How about that? All right, everyone, with that, this portion of our lesson is now in the books, but when we come back here, we will be continuing our Plus Talk dialogue. We'll be showing appreciation to a coworker.
2. To a coworker. Summer recently started a part-time job after school. Her coworker Tiffany has been helping her get acquainted with her new work.
I'm taking off for the day.
Is there anything that needs wrapping up before I go? I think we've got everything covered. By the way, how's everything going so far? Do you feel like you're fitting in okay? I'm getting the hang of things, thanks to you. You've been such a big help. Glad to hear it. I still remember having a hard time when I was new here, so I'm happy to help other people learn the ropes.
第二部分看到一个单字 part-time， 这个字可以是形容词，也可以是副词，指兼职的。举例来说 Bob is a part-time cook at his uncle's restaurant. Bob 是他叔叔餐厅的一位兼职厨师。或是 Many college students work part-time to earn some money for themselves. 许多大学生会兼职打工赚取零用钱。另外补充反义词 full-time， 这个字一样可以是形容词、副词两种词性，指全职的。例如 Percy wants to find a full-time job after graduating from college. Percy 毕业后想要找一份全职工作。或是 For his job at the bank, David works full-time Monday through Friday. David 在银行上班，是周一至周五的全职工作。再来，我们看到形容词 acquainted， 意思是熟悉的、认识的，像是 get or be acquainted with something or somebody， 就表示对点点点熟悉，认识点点点。例如 I'm not acquainted with that topic, so I'll need to do some research before writing about it. 我对这个主题不太熟悉，所以下笔前要做一些功课。另外补充一个相关片语 acquaint somebody with something， 表示使某人认识、熟悉某事物。像是 This class will acquaint students with the basics of art history. 这堂课会让学生熟悉艺术史的基本概念。最后我们看到片语 get the hang of 加名词或动词 ing， 表示学会点点点，掌握点点点要领、技巧。我们可以说 With a little more time, I'll get the hang of this game. 有多一点时间，我就能掌握这游戏的诀窍。或是 Tyler couldn't get the hang of writing with his left hand. Tyler 没办法掌握用左手写字的诀窍。
Okay, now in the second part of today's lesson, we've got a couple of co-workers here, Summer and Tiffany. And so in this particular case, we're talking about expressing appreciation to a coworker, which is, of course, someone you work with. You could also call them your colleague if it's a more professional situation. If you're a partner in a law firm or something like that, you would call that person your colleague. But if you're just working in an office and they're a clerk like you or something like that, yeah, you can call them your coworker. So here we've got Summer. That's kind of an interesting name, Summer. She recently started a part-time job after school. So she goes to school. She's still a student, but she's, trying to get a little bit of work experience. So she started a part-time job as opposed to a full-time job. Part-time is what, about 15, 20 hours a week, something like that?
Something like that. A full-time job would usually be around 40 hours a week or more. Yeah, if you're working that much, you can't do anything on the side. But like Roger said here, Summer is a student, so she does have to devote a lot of her time to her studies. She can't take on a full-time job, so she goes ahead and she works a little bit on the side. She has a part-time job, and she also goes to school as well. Yes, Summer and her coworker Tiffany. Let's talk about them some more. Her coworker, Tiffany, has been helping her get acquainted with her new work. Yeah, she wants Summer to become more familiar with the work that she's going to be doing.
Yeah, acquaint here is often used with the preposition with, to be acquainted with, or to get acquainted with, to become more familiar with something, to understand it a little more so that it's not so strange. So here Summer says, I'm taking off for the day, which means she's leaving now. She's done working and she's going to take off. She's going to leave. She's going to punch out. And then Summer has a question. Is there anything that needs wrapping up before I go? Now, this may have been useful a couple of months ago when it was Christmas. She may have been referring to wrapping up presents, which is another meaning of this phrase, to wrap up. But here, wrap up means to finish something. Yeah, we need to wrap up all the work today so we can go home.
Yeah, let's finish this stuff. This is taking too long. Let's wrap things up. Oh my goodness, but here, Summer's not saying this in that way. She wants to know, is there anything else that I should do before I go? And Tiffany says, don't worry about it. I think we've got everything covered. Yes, the full-time workers have everything covered. We can handle anything else that needs to be done. And Tiffany also says, by the way, how's everything going so far? How's everything going up to this point? Do you feel like you're fitting in okay? I.e., okay, you're new on the job here as a part-time worker, but do you think that people like you here? Do you like it here? Are you comfortable? So on and so forth.
Exactly. So, yes, are you fitting in? Do you feel like you're part of the family here at the office? And Summer says, well, I'm getting the hang of things thanks to you. So there is Summer expressing her appreciation to Tiffany. I'm learning the ropes. I'm learning how to do the job, and it's all because of you. Thanks to you. This phrase, thanks to you, could be put at the end of a sentence or at the beginning. Thanks to you, I'm learning how to do things. Or thanks to you, I was able to get into that university. So here, I'm getting the hang of things. To get the hang of things just means you understand how things work and you are familiar with those things.
Yeah, you could also use the verb acquaint in this situation. Yeah, I'm getting acquainted with things just fine. Thanks to you there, Summer. Yes, I am starting to understand how things work at this place, I should say. Anyways, yes, Summer says, I'm getting the hang of things thanks to you. And here Summer's using this phrase, thanks to you, in a sincere fashion, but you can also use this sarcastically. You could say something like, thanks to Roger, I'm no longer allowed at the Taipei Zoo. Yeah, I can't go there anymore, but it's not because of something good Roger did. It's because of something bad that Roger did that we can't talk about on the air.
You can still go to the zoo. They'll put you in a cage and you can be an exhibition there for weird foreigners.
Yeah, I'm hoping that I don't have to go back there and endure something like that. Anyways, yes, Summer also says, you've been such a big help. And again, she is being sincere when she's saying these things to Tiffany. And Tiffany says, glad to hear it. I am glad to hear that you like working here and that the start to your job here has been a pleasant one for you.
And Tiffany goes on to say, I still remember having a hard time when I was new here, so I'm happy to help other people learn the ropes. So Tiffany has been there before. She knows what it's like to be the new person in the office, the new kid on the block, and to feel lost and feel like you look stupid or something. So, yeah, she was having a hard time when she started the job there, when she was new there. So she can understand how Summer feels, and so she's happy to help her out. She's happy to help other people learn the ropes. And that phrase here, learn the ropes, is very similar to get the hang of things. It just means to learn how things are done, especially if you're starting a job in a company.
There you go. All right, folks, with that, it's time for you guys to hear from the Chinese teacher, but we'll be back next time with more Plus Talk.
各位同学大家好，我是 Hanny。 我们来看今天的文法重点。在第一段对话中， Tiffany 带着披萨出现在 Roy 家，要给他惊喜。那他特地是来向 Roy 道谢的，谢谢他帮忙搬家。 Roy 很开心，他向 Tiffany 道谢之后就说， And of course, you're more than welcome for the help. 当然，这点小忙不用客气啦。好，我们平常说 you're welcome 就是不客气嘛。那在 welcome 前面加上 more than 是一种强调用法， you're more than welcome 就表示真的不用客气。那我们也可以用 you're more than welcome to 加原形动词来表达非常欢迎你怎么样，像是 you're more than welcome to join us， 非常欢迎你加入我们。好，那在第二段对话中， Summer 的同事一直在帮他熟悉新工作。当同事问他适应的如何，他就回答说， I'm getting the hang of things thanks to you. 多亏你，我开始掌握一些诀窍了。那句子里面用到 get the hang of 什么什么，是用来表达掌握要领。那么 hang 在这边是当名词来表达要点、用法或是诀窍。
get the hang of 后面可以加名词或动名词来表达学会什么，掌握了什么的要领技巧。要特别注意，这个片语通常是用来表达掌握技巧，而不是学会了什么知识学识哦。例如It didn't take him long to get the hang of the game. 他没有花太多时间就掌握了那个游戏的诀窍，很快就玩上手了。那顺便补充一个类似的片语是 get the knack of. 好，其中的名词 knack, K-N-A-C-K, 这个字表示技能或是本领。Get the knack of 加上名词或动名词就可以表达掌握了什么技能，有了什么什么的本领。像是 Once you get the knack of riding a bike, you'll never lose it. 一旦你熟悉脚踏车的技巧之后，一旦会骑了，你就永远都忘不了，永远不会失去这个技能了。好，我们在对话的最后看到 Tiffany 说什么什么 I'm happy to help other people learn the ropes. 我很乐意帮别人上手。那这边我们来学习跟 ropes 相关的用语。首先是 show somebody the ropes, 它表示教某人做事的诀窍。我们知道 rope 是指绳子、绳索。那这个片语是源自于水手必须先学会使用船上的索具，才能够驾驭帆船嘛。那么 show somebody the ropes 是引申用来表达向某人指点诀窍、传授秘诀。ropes 在这边固定要用复数来表达窍门或是技能。其他还有相关的片语，像课文里面用到这个 learn the ropes 就表示熟悉窍门、学习窍门。know the ropes 表示懂得诀窍。Teach somebody the ropes 则是指说教某人做事的诀窍、步骤等等。好，以上是今天重点整理，我们回顾今天的单字吧。
Definitely. If you're going to a horror movie, I'm definitely not interested in joining you. Coworker. Monica gets along really well with all of her coworkers. Part-time. In some countries, employers are not required to provide health insurance to part-time workers. Acquainted. I must admit, I'm not very well acquainted with African geography.
Okay, everyone. With that, today's article is now complete. But, as always, we sure hope that you guys have enjoyed reading along with us. Anyways, I'm Jeff.
I am Roger.
See you next time.